led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A college football playoff about to get underway. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the UCLA Bruins offense will be the first up today. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
Same tailback, another carry. Jukes to get free. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Boy, just really good vision and patience by this back. He kind of felt his way through and then accelerated through the hole for the first down. One of the things that you see over the years by UCLA is the ability to control the line of scrimmage and have good backs that can pick up big yards.
Brings up second down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening at the opponent's 38. The Bruins hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Hey, it's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
He's tackled at the 12-yard line. Second down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll run the option. Refusing to be brought down. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. So the Baylor Bears offense out there for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Running back grabs it on a screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled. The 10. The Bears will bring their punt team onto the field. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He stopped, but he gets a first down. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes a quick catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
To throw, it's King. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
On third down, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout when they check him out. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And the field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Number 14, set to kick this one away.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They stop him right at the 24. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build.
And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Baylor.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. takes the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Back to pass. It's King. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. The Bruins will bring their punt team onto the field. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
And it's UCLA on top here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and it's dropped. A crucial play there on 3rd down. Brings up 4th. And the Bears bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And it's fair caught near the 40-yard line. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. We're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Powers through a tackle. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Good job of picking up some big yards for the first down by UCLA. And Chris, boy, they have had some great backs over the years, and this back's living up to it. Think about Maurice Jones-Drew, Jonathan Franklin, Skip Hicks, Deshaun Foster, and believe it or not, some people forget about this, but Jackie Robinson, known for his days of playing with the Dodgers, he got it started at UCLA as a running back himself.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Intercepted in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the 2nd half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold it. Open.
Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Finds room at the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. That completion makes it second down. Here comes a handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Bears have first and 10 here. On the run, it's Lacey. And that run produces a decent gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. And the senior quarterback off target there, threw it behind him. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Quick completion to the tight end. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And the Bears will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Handoff in a single back formation. The Bears will try to keep this drive moving. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. Direct snap to the back. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Bears. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together. And the Bruins will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
I like the call here by the offense coordinator. After the interception on the previous drive, you get your quarterback a nice, easy throw, something underneath. Try to get him back into rhythm. Let's see what he can do from here.
Looking downfield, it's King. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Coverage team brings down the returner. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic that moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First down, looking to throw the football. And he lofts it toward the sideline. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Looking to pass here on second down. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Man, that is a big play by this offense. Now they move the ball into the red zone. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you better be ready because the momentum that they've created, they're probably going to take a shot to the end zone right here.
The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. He's got it, looking for the end zone. He'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have first and goal. And the Bears will line up now. It's first and goal. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Coming up, second down and goal. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught near the goal line. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
The pass is incomplete just across the goal line. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. This is going to be a 21-yard chip shot. The field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Great move in the open field. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bruins will kick this away to start the second half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this. And looking for a big play here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Ball handed off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. The Bruins looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On third down, he drops to throw. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. He's got some room and some blockers here. The 30. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Now it's second down here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with are defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The offense already has one fourth-down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back. It's King. He's running out of time here. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on third down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's the handoff. Makes the defender miss. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry.
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know. I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. The last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And here's the handoff. Fighting him off. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary.
Got him. He's sacked.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
And with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Bears getting set on 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the Bears are in the red zone now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The senior quarterback, lucky it didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there. The Bears come to the line with 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Solid tackle, able to get him down. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They go with a direct snap. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing third down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. And he drops back in the gun, looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bears. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's King. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. And Kirk, Baylor has the lead here, sitting in a good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The shotgun running play call. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short game.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walk out, and you can take advantage of it.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Dropping back, it's King. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bruins. That's a crucial score. Kirk makes it a 1-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to... And their offense, momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. When he's got some space here. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found a lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Solid run, tackled to the 45-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. And he'll get the... before they finally bring him down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had no...
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. And the Bears pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
The Bears lining up here on 1st and 10. Trying the run, it's Lacey. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the 2nd half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Back in motion now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's a quick grab. Running with purpose. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Oh, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. The pass rush closing in. Defense is coming after him. And the Bruins hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Back to throw. It's King. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Looks right for a quick completion. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? quarterback's got it. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard mark. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The game makes it second and medium. The quarterback making some changes at the line. And the single back takes the handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. An important third down attempt for this offense. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. And the Bears will have to kick it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the UCLA offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to pass. It's King. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
UCLA.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's swarmed by the defense. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Quarterback drops back, bringing pressure. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
The running back carries the ball. Tackle is made at the 7-yard line. Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a